What's up, goal diggers? Kimberly Olson here, coming in live for a special social media training on how to close like a rock star. Because it's time. It's time to be confident as a closer. It's time to understand closing. It's time to figure out when you should be closing. Because let's face it, without closing, it's really hard to have a business. No matter what kind of business you have got to ask and close the deal. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. I'm super pumped. And what's really cool, I'll tell you about these earrings. Side note, these are my grandmother's. She passed away last year. And you can just tell they're super old. Isn't that cool? Like, I don't let my girls play with them. I'm like, you're going to break them. And these are an heirloom. Anyway, side note, I get distracted. So go ahead and put a 1 in the comments if you're watching this live. Put a 2 if you're watching a replay. Put new in the comments if you're new and you've never seen my videos before. Welcome. I'm so glad to have you. I'd love to reach out and connect and say hey. And then if you share this video, you get a special comment back from me. So put shared in the comments. Sharing is caring. So if you know anybody in social media that's building on social media, indirect sales, network marketing, they own an online business, they have an Etsy shop, they are a realtor, they're in sales. I mean, come on, they have children. Did you know you have to close children? Oh yeah, it's a real thing. Elise did not go to sleep last night. She partied all night long. I was not closing that child very well, so I need to implement these steps with her because it was a struggle. And this time will pass. It's a season. That's what everyone keeps telling me, so we're gonna move on. Okay. For those that helped with my book launch, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I posted today, but I just want to say it in person over video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My book reached the #1 selling book for multi-level marketing category and home-based businesses, which is blowing my mind. And I looked through my notes for the book launch. I have lots of notes. And my goals were that. It says it, goals, and I put it on there. And I did not think it was even feasible to happen, sort of, but also to happen this quickly. Like, really, it's honestly a fact that is because of you guys, like a fact with the reviews, people downloading the Kindle, people purchasing. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you have not gotten it yet, you can still get the Kindle. The link is in the events tab on this page, or you can go to Amazon and type in The Goal Digger by Kimberly Olson. You'll find the Kindle. It's still free till Tuesday night. Or you can get the paperback, which is $9.99 plus free shipping. Makes a great gift for new business partners on your team. And it's just really cool. So if you get the book, go ahead, email me the receipt. Say, Kimberly, I want to get this for free. I ordered it. Here's my receipt. It's backwards, but it's called The Fit Kim Lifestyle. I wrote this book years ago and I have some extras. I'm going to give it to you for free. You just have to pay for shipping. So forward me your receipt if you buy the paperback, and I should sign it too. I'll sign this one and send it to you. I need to remember that. Anna, I saw you're on here. Can you remind me? Because you know how a little bit of crazy brain over here. Okay, so that's that. I just want a little housekeeping. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm on cloud 9. Okay, so let's jump into closing. Gone are the days of spamming. Gone are the days who are just trying to close and it's a numbers game. Okay, it's a numbers game if you want to burn a bunch of bridges. It's a numbers game if you want to maybe close out your Facebook account and go on somewhere else. Okay, we have to remember we're dealing with real people. Anything you do on social media doesn't go away. Okay, I know that because I've been online since 2011. It will be not on Audible. It's like a sister company or something. I'm working on that. I'll let you guys know about that. Saw the comment, sorry. Shared times 3, Pam, you rock. Jen shared it 3 times. You guys rock, you're awesome. Or maybe you're putting a heart, I'm not sure, but thank you. Okay, so you guys, closing is only about 5 to 10% of the people you prospect you're gonna close is average. You might be above average, but it's not a huge percentage. So first of all, we wanna get better, right? Put a 3 in the comments if you wanna get better. We wanna get better at closing. We wanna increase that number. But the second thing we want to do is we want to give ourselves some grace, because what we do is we watch all the people out there, you know who they are, who are out there just closing, always talking about closing, which they're awesome. They're freaking rock stars, you know, like, of course we all want to be like them. Okay. But not all of us are. So if you're not, it's okay. Okay, it's a numbers game for sure, yes, but a lot of it's gonna be about becoming as effective as you can, and about the things I'm gonna teach you. It's gonna help you enjoy the entire process more, and that's the key, because a lot of you have a lot of fear around closing. What you're gonna learn through this process, it's not really closing, it's more a mutual agreement, okay? So we'll go through that right now. Yeah, I totally get it, you guys. So let's just give ourselves some grace. Again, acknowledge that we're out there and we're doing it, okay? Super important. So number one is get permission to ask. Your first tip is to get permission to ask. So before you actually close somebody and ask them, you don't want to just go, oh, are you open to taking a look? And they say, sure, let me look at your video. And they're like, oh, you want to sign up? You do not have permission, okay? You are violating that relationship. And like I said, you want to think long-term with your business. You don't want to burn bridges. So you want to get permission from them and find out their pain points. Now, right now, if you're going, I've heard of pain points, I don't know how to find their pain points. Think of yourself. What was your pain point? That's one. Mine was money and time. I got to spend, it makes me cry every time I think about it, about 30 to 45 minutes a day with my girls. And remember, when I first started working again, Elise was only 5 months old. Can you imagine? You were pumping all day long and then you get 30 minutes with the child. Like, not so fun. So time and money were my two big pain points. What are yours, okay? Or could it be somebody who is home all day long with little kids and they just want to be around adults? Or they go to buy some shoes or some makeup for themselves and they have to ask their husband for permission for money. Like that, nobody wants to do that, right? They want their own money, okay? Even if it's $300 to $500 a month, boom chakalaka, right? Chicka chicka boom boom. You guys know that book? That's the book we like to read around here. So think about it that way. What are their pain points? If you can identify what their pain points are and you can offer a solution, then you have permission to close. So how do you know what they are? You need to build a relationship. You need to follow them on social media. Look at their posts, see what they're sharing, strike up a conversation in Messenger. And once you know their pain points, then you have permission to close them, okay? Offer a solution. If you don't have a viable solution for them, for example, people will message me and say, you know, I have this great weight loss product. Would you test it out for 90 days? And I'm like, #no, because I don't need to lose weight. And I'm very confident with my body and I don't need to go and do that. No, thank you, right? That's not, that person didn't even look at my profile probably, okay? Think about what you're doing. These are real people that we're prospecting, okay? Remember that. Number two is you are going to build a real connection with people. This is what's so cool. Last week I was in DC and there was about 100 of you I got to hug. And you know what's really cool? Some of you, I know you by your full name on Facebook, most of you. So if you just said, hi, I'm Sarah, I'm like, Sarah. So if you said your whole name, I already felt like I knew you because you guys are showing up on my videos. You're messaging me, you're commenting. I feel like I already know you. So when you're having a conversation with somebody about your business, you should get to a point when you get on a three-way call and you're chatting, it's like talking to an old friend, okay? You're laughing, you're already feeling comfortable. You're like, man, if this girl is here right now, we would totally be girlfriends. We would have coffee together. So create real connections with people. Don't look at them as a number. Yes, you want to be an activity and that's the key to your success, but you don't want to forget their people. It's quality over quantity in my opinion. And again, I mean, you could forge some amazing relationships. I just had a girl who I first prospected when I got into cold market a year ago exactly. And I remember thinking, oh, she seems really happy with her company. It wasn't really going anywhere, our conversation, but I was very kind to her. We had a great relationship. And then here and there, I would just say hey and check in and comment on her stuff. She just reached out to me and said, I want to sign up for your workshop, your boot camp, and I want the link to your direct sales company. I want to order. Do you think that was maybe because I kept my relationship with her and really looked at her as a normal human that I would like to continue to get to know? Like that kind of stuff can happen to you all day long if you start looking at this differently, okay? Get to know them. Don't spam people. That copy and pasting that you're learning places, and I teach scripts in my stuff, but I always say don't copy and paste. I'm going to give you an idea of what to say, but it's up to you to tweak it and make it work for that situation. It should feel really natural and organic. If you feel like you hit send and you're like, yeah, it takes some time to get comfortable with cold market, but if you're feeling really icky about it, then we need to talk about it. We need to find a different angle for you so you feel good about sharing, because that energy, that person's going to pick up on that, okay? Number three, it's time to close. So what you want to first do is you want to use third-party tools to validate yourself and your company. If you're just having a conversation and you're like, I found their pain point, I'm getting to know them, okay, I'm going to go for it. Some people do really well with that, but most of us, we need more than that. So when you think of that person's perception, they need to see that it's not just you and your little bag of goodies, your bag of tricks in your closet, you got your makeup kit, right? We needed them to see that it's a real company that's going to give them a real commission check. So what we want to do is use third-party tools. You want to absolutely make sure you get them in front of a webinar, you send them a video, you get them on a team training, that's totally cool. Something where they're getting something else from the company other than you. Three-way chats are hands down my favorite third-party tool, and eventually a three-way call. I love doing that. I just did one today, impromptu. It was like A girl on my team's like, do you have time now? This is the only time she can do it. We're like, sure, hop on the call. Do you think that was impactful to that person, that she got to talk to me and the girl on my team, and we're both excited about it and saying the same things? Absolutely. And guess what? She's signing up today. So third-party tools, you've got to get that in front of them before you go for the close, okay? So if you don't know what those are, your homework, here's your homework, is to figure out what is your third-party tool. So when that person says, yes, I'm open to taking a look, what are you sending them? Because this is what a lot of you are doing. Oh, I got a live one. Ah, and you just freak out, and then you wait like 2 hours to send them anything. Okay, you got to do it right then. I can tell when people get on and off of Messenger, you got to do it right then. If it's Instagram, you need to send them a link of some sort, because it's different than putting somebody into a Facebook group, okay? And then finish with my favorite close. You can do whatever close you want to. My favorite one is the scale of 1 to 10 close. So after you have done that third-party tool with them, you've chatted, maybe you got on a call, say to them at the end of the call or as a follow-up conversation, hey, Sarah, now that you've learned more about the company, you got a chance to talk to my upline, isn't she awesome? You know, what are you loving most so far? And she says, well, I love the idea of building this in the nooks and crannies of my day. I'm super busy. I don't have a lot of time, but if I can do this on the side and build it up, I'm in. You know, it sounds awesome. Great. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being, not for me, 10 being, yeah, sign me up today, where are you at? And Sarah's going to give you a number every single time. If she doesn't know, you can kind of help her. Okay, well, would you say you're close to 10, closer to 0? Let's start somewhere. And then if she says, well, I'm a 7 or an 8, say, okay, well, what would it take to get you to be a 10? What else do you need? And she might say, well, I need to talk to my husband. Okay, when can you talk to your husband? Let's set up a follow-up call. And your goal is, by the end of that question, you have a follow-up scheduled. Okay, you got it? You ask the scale of 1 to 10 question and you have a follow-up scheduled. So if Sarah says, well, I want the comp plan, okay, or I want to know a little bit more. Well, what else do you want to know more? Let me help you get you that tool, whatever you need, but I need more specifics. And ask the question, okay? We have to help Sarah. Whether it be a no, not right now. And side note, I want to train you and just word vomit on you. But side note, if she says no and it's a no-go, let's get Sarah on your product. So many times people will say, oh, they're not interested. They said no, they ghosted me. They're not responding. Get Sarah on your product. Sarah's not ready for the business right now. Maybe her husband said no. Could she maybe spend a few dollars and get on the product so that way she falls in love? And when she is ready, she's your biggest advocate ever. Yeah. So don't forget that. A little hack for you there as well, okay? All right, so if you are all about Instagram or not, you need to be all about Instagram. Instagram's the fastest growing social media platform. It has just reached 1 billion users. Facebook has too. What I love about Instagram, it's a gold mine, you guys. It's untapped. Nobody is building over there the right way. They're spamming everybody. Every time I open Messenger, I'm like, right, the same old freaking message. Would you like to be on my email list? I'm like, no, I don't know who you are. So no, I don't. I'm good, right? So Instagram, building it the right way, making sure you understand how to set up your account. What are you posting? Creating attraction marketing, not posting company stock images, all that stuff. I'm at 16,600 or something like that. And I grew it really quickly. So if you don't have a lot of time, I'll help you guys out with that. So just put your email below and I'll get you the Instagram bootcamp link. The next 30-day bootcamp is end of September if you want to hop into that one. And then also, I'm very excited to announce, I have a book workshop that is going to be available. You can register for it. I don't have the link up, so just put your email and I'll send you an email with the registration link. And it is going to be a book workshop on how to write a book. Now, if you're like, well, I don't know. If you have it in you, any part of you want to write a children's book, you want to write a book like me, you want to tell your story in third party, you want to do a cookbook, whatever that looks like, you guys, don't say you can't do it, okay? Everybody can write a book. I will show you how to do it. I've written 2 books. You can do it, okay? I wrote this one, I didn't even know what I was doing. So now I know a little bit more, obviously. And while it's fresh in my mind, I wanted to do the workshop and transfer those skills over to you. So if you want to, just put your email below and I'll get you the information. It'll be September 26th, but you'll have access to the recording for life. So let's do it. Let's be creative to each, let's be creative and express our gifts and share it with the world. So if that's interesting to you, put that down. And last but not least, if you still want to grab my book, you can get the Kindle for free still on Amazon. The events tab on my page has all the details for that. It's called The Goal Digger by Kimberly Olson. And if you want to get the paperback, it's $9.99 plus free shipping with Amazon Prime, because let's face it, Amazon Prime is amazing. If you order the paperback, I will send you a signed copy of my other book, The Fit Kim Lifestyle. You just have to pay for shipping. Send me the receipt to my email. If you don't have my email, you can message me on Facebook and I just say, Kimberly, I want your other book, so I understand. And if you haven't written a review yet, please write a review. If you do, go to the paperback version because I need more reviews on there. And I am currently #1 best-selling category for multi-level marketing and home-based businesses in the Kindle, and I'm #4 for the paperback. So let's see what happens with some magic, right? Let's see what we can do. And again, you guys, I really appreciate your support. I really, really do. Like, I know you guys can choose where you spend your time, and you're hanging out with me and supporting me, and just all the love is just like, I just want to run around dancing, you know, but I can't because I'm sleep deprived because I have a toddler. So anyways, I am just going to pop out of here, but thank you so much for being on tonight. I'm so excited for you guys to go out and utilize this. I hope it helps you. And thank you so much. Have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you later. Bye.